Hey everyone, I'm finally doing my Thegrea deck profile, so let's get to it. First, we have our grade 0. Never Turn Delivery has the starter effect. When we're one, we're going second draw card. Pretty simple. Now the grade 1 on our right deck is Beneath the Brilliant Light Thegrea, and it says when rolled upon by harsh training Thegrea, reveal top card of your deck, and if it's grade 2 or less, you may call it rear guard as rest. So pretty much, that's a very shallow pound effect, calling it rest, but it's just way to feel feeling bored, which is pretty obvious. Next, obviously, we run Harsh Training Thegrea. She says when rolled by a grade 3 with Thegrea in its card name, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 card with Thegrea or Maple's card name. Put them on the reveal in your hand and shuffle your deck. And it searches out either persona right or our key grade our key support rear, so that's pretty good. And the last thing in our right deck is we have one who walks in the path of light, Thegrea. Should be the normal ride from your hand with a unit with Thegrea with a different card name. It still counts as Persona Ride. So, pretty cool. If it's obvious, Thegrea has 2 grade 3s with different names, but they can still Persona because they both have this skill. Thegrea's first skill, Combat Act Combos 1. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Choose the 1 grade 2 or less card from among them, call the rear cards and shuffle your deck. And if one who blooms in the dark Thegrea, which is Arthur, is in your soul, choose up to 2 instead of 1. Pretty much, it's a Gold Paladin effect. A Gold Paladin is my favorite character class, which is the only reason I decided to build her. And like, the easy call, pretty good. Just filling your board. And then we have everybody's auto at the end of this unit attack. If this unit is placed by Ryan from one of the darker Thegrea this turn, discard a card and choose one of your rear and stand it. So it's multi-attack. Pretty good. So yeah. And we won 3 more because Persona Ride. And then our next grade 3 is 4 of One Who Blooms in the Dark Thegrea, which is our other Persona Ride. So we have 7 Persona Rides in the deck. And there's reading cycles, so I see more with that, which is quite crazy. She says she has the same abilities like Thegrea, with counter Persona Ride with the other Thegrea. And her first ability is Act, retire 2 your grade 2 or less rear guards. Choose one of your opponent's rear guards, retire it. And one who walks in light that is in your soul, retire all opponent's rear guards in the same column as it's showing you. So it's field control. Pretty cool. And if it's not obvious, the Light Thegrea is basically like Royal Gold Paladin, and Dark Thegrea is very Shadow Paladin inspired. And that field control is pretty obvious. And then her other abilities, at the end of battle she attacked if she was placed by from when walking like Thegrea this turn, Combat 1 discard a card from your hand, stand this unit, and she gets -1 drive at turn. So it's a Vanguard return. Both multi-attack goes. The best comparison I think is Light Thegrea is a mix of like Gold Paladin with some Noble Grappler because of the reset and rear part, and she is Shadow Paladin and Spectral Duke. Because most Spectral Duke is a Shadow Paladin, but you get the idea. So If you like any of those popular units, you will like these. Next, we run the set 2 tripper for Bastion, Heavenly Blow, Edifying Guidance, Resist. For his first blow, if you persona roll this turn, he gets boost. Because you always persona riding, pretty much. He will, almost every turn, have boost. Which helps with help you get really cool numbers. And this because and secondly, in back or rear guard circle once per turn, when your units stand by a card effect, send these units. So if it's behind the vanguard on turn, we'll just do a demo. Let's say she attacks like this, she stands, he stands as well. Or if it's on light Thegrea turn, and we attack with this, then we attack with Thegrea, we send her, and he stands as well. So pretty much restand booster. Really good to help get numbers. Now time for our grade 2s. Which is our key grade 2 support card Maple, which was a grade 2 in our ride deck can search for. First book, Drop Zone. When your grade 3 grade was placed during your ride phase this turn, if you don't have Maple her name on your rear, you can call her. But it says if you have multiple drop, you only can call one. So it fills your board, so that's pretty good. And then her glitter effect, you have to have the Vanguard Theater for this. In about this unit attacked, Soul Blast one or more cards. Choose a card from yours soul with the same grade as the sound with grade it's called Solar's Cost. Put this putting it in your hand, and this in your soul. So basically, as she's acting typically one Soul Blast a grade 3. Grab a third that's on your Vanguard from your soul into your hand, and she goes to soul. Pretty good. But if you had to do a 2-1, that is even reasonable as well. Now, our next grade 2 is Knight of Protective Spirit Arthen. From Rigor Scroll. All your Riggers with different card names from this unit can return by your opponent's card effect. So, as long as you don't have field, anything that's not him, anything that's not him has resist. Helps you protect against anything that they play around control cards. Then, when this unit attacks, if you persona this turn, it gets 5 covered the turn. So if you look at it's pretty much half of Fosato and half of Alden, because Fosato's resist clause and Alden says when he attacks, if you X or more, I think it's 3 or more with 3 units, he gets 5k per turn. This is if you persona this turn when he attacks, he gets 5k per turn. And because Light Thurgate can do multi attacks, that's pretty much on the second attack plus 10k, but which is before triggers, so which is pretty awesome. So yeah, Arthen really good. Then we have Drilling Angel. When this unit is placed on rear, put your card from your drop zone into your soul. Look at 3 cards top of your deck. Choose up to 1 card with the same name as the card you put in your soul for the unit's cost. Among them, call to rear guard and shuffle your deck. Pretty much the only use it is to you Soul Blast with Maple to put it back in your soul. That's the only reason you use it. So you can constantly loop that. So yeah. Then we have 4 Painkiller Angel. At the end, she boosted, so what's time to retire herself to draw a card. pretty much drawing power. Also, you can loop it with. You can get her back in drop down because literally, you just do attack like this. Use Maple's skill and then she goes over. Then use her skill and Soul West to make around, so you can just call it next turn. You don't always do that, but it's something you can do. Then last great one, 4 PGs. Intermediate is PG, but if you it's placed if you have one or less cards in hand, no discard costs. Pretty good. And then Light Dragon, Deity of Honors. I already know. Pretty much, all your rear guards gain drive check on the turn for additional effect, and because you multi on Light Thegrea turns, this is more explosive. Cause that's 2 more drive checks. Because all your things are grade 2 or less in your front row, pretty much. So yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. Then we have 4 of our soul crits. So basically, anybody boosted, put in soul. So any of your units against 2 gives you not much power, but can sometimes come out. Not usually, but yeah. Then we have 3 Vanilla kits. We chose Abraham Lee Hammer. Again, we chose it because it's more paladin theme. Then we run 4 of the effect draw. Protective Magic Prolic has ability on Garden Circle. If you're running Grave he gets 5 shield. We run 4 draws over like 3 and a crit because we want to keep on drawing to our persona rods, and this helps us guarantee even better. So yeah. And 4 vanilla heals, which we chose Healer, Heavenly Staff, Ushers. I know the effect heals are out now, but there's 2 reasons why I'm not writing it. It's because the effect is very situational. Even when the festival costume ones come out, but it's still very situational. And their base shield is 10k, not 15k. That's lower shield value, so this helps us protect against higher attacks even a little easier. So yeah, that's my deck profile for Thegrea. Hope you like it, and depending on when my festival costume cards arrive, I should have Zerv and Grave Zorgar ready. Hope you like it, and see you later.